You know what? You know
They
what
are
my
fucking
fantasy
hot.
is? Honestly, and I'm keeping it real with you. To go to one of these goddamn training camps, you know, like you walking around, you doing a tour, you're curious, like the Navy SEALs, a bunch of brads. Oh my God, they in rip condition. Oh my God, they gorgeous. They got blue eyes, green eyes, tall, handsome, muscles. I just want to go to one of. Oh, I'm just looking around. I'm curious what the Navy SEALs do.
Girl, keep dreaming. There's no way you can go tour a training camp. And besides, the military is trained to shoot down big enemy targets. And that's what you are.
Girl, I will. Oh my Jesus. They not ready for me, sweetie. Oh Lord, that would be my fantasy to visit like a military base or a goddamn Navy SEALs. Oh my God.
Oh my God. But some men, you know, like, it depends on the man. Like, men are boring, to be honest. Like, that's why.
What do you mean they're boring? Like, what do you mean?
Because they be thinking that they dick is like the best ever.
No, they be thinking that world revolves around their dick.
They think that women love their dick as much as they love their own dick, and it's like, first of all, no, your dick isn't even that fucking great. Like, I would not fuck you for free.
And not only that, your motherfucking the dick, what the dick gotta do?
That's definitely a prostitute. You still gonna fuck somebody, and you're not gonna do it for free, and you're not even into them. Yep, definitely a prostitute.
With a clitoris, like when a man is fucking you, it feels like a massage, and he's ignoring your clitoris. So there's really, we're not gonna get no orgasm from fucking. Okay, we mostly get turned on because if you gotta be fine or cute, or you know, it's something about you that makes us wanna. But men are.
You heard Crystal Swirl. She says that you're not going to get an orgasm because he's not messing with the clitoris. Well, now we know why she says this. Of course, you'll have to go back and look at one of my other videos or shorts that I just put up within the last couple of hours. There are several of these. I'm listening and recording and uploading at the same time. But, yeah, Crystal is heavily into women more than she is men. And that's why there's no satisfaction with just sex with a man. She needs that clitoral stimulation.
You're right, they're not a prize. Now, bitches, oh my God, that's a different goddamn category. Jesus Christ. The shit I be looking at on this goddamn porno.
See? I told you.
Porno could really fuck you up. You know that, right? Porno can fuck you up. Now, let me tell you how I got fucked up off of porn. Now, when I was a little girl, 8 years old, 9 years old, I found my mother's her magazine, right? I found her dirty magazines. I was looking at, you know what I was looking at? Because it Penthouse magazine, and they had pictures of couples fucking, but what caught my eye were the bitches. Okay, now I'm a little kid. I'm innocent. I don't know shit. I'm 8 years old. I'm climbing trees. I got boogers in my nose. I'm just. It's the 1980s. Okay, it's 1985, 1984.
She said she's got boogers in her nose. Well, if you listen to one of her past lives, which is now deleted, she said she used to eat boogers. So I guess if she's got boogers coming out of her nose, I guess that means that dinner has been served and it's time to eat.
9, 10 years old. Okay, I'm looking at the pictures of these hoes. I'm looking at titties and pussy, and I swear to God, that shit. I used to sneak my mother's magazine and rub my shit looking at this shit. And all these years, I never told nobody. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so gay. Like, this is wrong. Like,
talk about sticky pages. Ugh.
because when I used to hear people talk shit about gay people, I was like, oh my God, I would stay quiet. Like, I must be gay because I'm looking at pictures. But looking at pictures of Penthouse magazine with them big old firm titties and the nipples are like really puffy, that shit turned me the fuck on. And I was 8 years old, 9 years old looking at this shit. Did I look at the men? Not really. It didn't. I was just like, yeah. But the women, for some reason, that's how I know God is female. Because women are the prize. Because that shit fucked me up. I was attracted to that from a young age, looking at titties and pussy. I'm telling you, that shit turned me the fuck on. I was like, why do I like this? It wasn't until I got into junior high school that I liked boys. I started liking boys. And I was like, one day I just woke up and I like boys. I was like, oh shit. I like it.
I think it's the societal pressure, honestly. I think it's like we're afraid for people to label us, so we don't want to say what we really like, because truth be told, you know...
Shoot, y'all been labeling yourselves all night long in this live. Charging for sex. Prostitute. Crystal talks about she wants to be a college professor and commit food harassment. So y'all ain't too afraid of labeling yourselves tonight.
A lot of people are into the same sex.
They're just not gonna say it.
Yeah, they're not gonna say it.
Especially the men. The women, you get away with it. But the men, oh my God, I feel sorry for them. Because if you a guy, this is after dark, Crystal after dark. Okay, all the kiddies get the fuck out the room. We're about to get funky now.
Oh, now you want all the kiddies out the room? Now you want the kids out the room? After giving a 14 or 16-year-old advice on playing with herself and watching porn, now you want the kids out the room?
Well, the men, there's a lot of motherfuckers that secretly jerk off thinking about sucking a dick. And these are guys that like other guys, but they're not allowed to say it. Okay? They're not allowed to say it, but a lot of men are into other men. And look what Shaq said. Shaquille O'Neal. He said, Tom Brady, when I look at him, I feel some type of way. I clutch my pearls. I said, oh my God, did this man just say that? Shaquille O'Neal said that about the football player Tom Brady. Girl, and that's a white man. Tom Brady is a handsome white man, okay? I was like, wow. Shaquille O'Neal is a little bit fruity. Yeah. He like Tom Brady. I was like, damn, this world is crazy. Like, you'd be surprised who funny.
A lot of these men, they are like when they were younger, when they were even before they were teenagers, they would play with their friends' penis, and they had same-sex interaction, but they realized that it was kind of like frowned upon, so they just kind of pushed it to the side and pushed it to the back of their head.
With men, because I see this I see this all the time in public. With men checking out other men, and girl, like I said, my grandma told me a man will fuck anything. So what makes you think that they don't fuck each other?
Well, shit. Based on this live, it sounds like you will fuck anything too, including taking something up your ass for $5,000. So who you talking about?
That they want to fuck each other. You see what I'm saying? They got a hole like we got a hole. So I know a lot of them be thinking, damn, I want that nigga to suck my dick. Damn, I wonder, he got a nice ass. So if you looking at the man's butt cheeks, you gonna start, your mind is gonna start going to other places. Like, damn. Next thing you know, you watching booty licking porn with men licking other men's asses. I mean, it gets weird. It gets out of control. And next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm jerking my dick off to this shit. I can't believe I'm jerking my dick off to this bullshit. Girl, that's why I said porn is very weird. You have to guard yourself. Because you'll be surprised. Girl, some of the shit I done see, I couldn't believe I was turned on by it. I couldn't believe I was turned on by submissive porn, where the man is having rough sex with the girl. I couldn't believe I like that type of shit. I can't believe that I like brads who, you know, with the rough sex thing and a race play thing. I like that. I'm into that. It's like,
oh, we kind of figured that already. We know. You don't have to tell us.
I think it's just taboo is exhilarating.
I was into it because of porn. And once you open up that door, it's hard to close, girl. It's hard to close.
Well, I think, yeah, and you move on to more extreme things too. Like, I remember when I first started watching, that's what really helped me, like, divest and get blackistan out of my brain, was watching interracial porn. So I will watch, but then I became a little bit desensitized to it, so now it's not really that much of a big deal to me. Like, I want that feeling again of like, I want that taboo feeling again. I love that.
That taboo feeling again is if you take it to the next level where, you know, there's a little bit of rough sex, or, you know, a little racial slur added to it, or you do a role play where you're the maid and he's your boss and he starts getting fresh with you. And the mistress is the wife is in the next room.
Or the next level. I fear for Angelo.
Becky's in the next room, and he reaches up under your skirt, and you're like, oh my God, please no. And he's like, shh, you want to keep your job, right? You got to get into it. You see what I'm saying? So when you get into it becomes exciting. It becomes exciting again. Yeah.
But for me, I'm not going to lie. I have a little bit, I hate to say this, but I have a little bit of a cheat fetish. Like, where I'm the one cheating. Oh, God.
You are horrible. Oh, my God. You got a cheating fetish?
Yes.
Yo, this might be more common than we think. Now expand on it and tell me what it is about it that turns you on.
What? She has a cheating fetish. Okay. Alright, let's listen to this.
Because as a woman, I have a natural instinct to like want to be provided for. You know, I want my man to provide for me, but a lot of these provider men, y'all, the sex don't be that good, you know. And so I have a fantasy to where I have my like regular boring life at home with my husband, and he's provided, and we have a perfect life. And then on the side, either with him there or without him, or with his permission or without his permission, I have these big men.
Oh my God.
That I go, we don't
And do you fantasize about fucking while your husband is not there and you bring the guy to your house?
I don't want to get caught. That's the thing. I don't have a fantasy about getting caught. But
I think it's a taboo. It's a taboo behind it that turns you on.
Yeah, but even if my husband was like okay with it, and he was like, okay, you can fuck these men, but I want to watch, I wouldn't mind. I'll be like, all right, well, watch. Okay.
So she needs to go find herself a swingers group.
Do you think that men that want to watch, do you think they're gay, or they really want to watch the man, but they're trying to play it off and act like they just want to watch?
I think it could be either or. I think some men are gay, and that's why they are not gay, bisexual, and they want to watch because they want to engage with the man too. But I think some men they get very excited from seeing another man please their wife or their girlfriend. I think like they get like a real burst of energy. Like you see how crazy some of these women go for men who cheat on them, and it just makes them want the man even more. I think that's what some of the men are into as well.
I want you to close your eyes for a minute and envision your man, your husband, your provider husband.
With all the porn that Crystal Swirlz watches, she didn't recognize those two possibilities of the husband watching another man sleep with his girlfriend or wife. Of course she wouldn't. She's too busy thinking the man is bad, the man is gay, the man is bad, the man is gay, the man is bad, the man is gay. All of this hating, the picture's pretty clear. I've always said she's this hate that she is passing out to others. It comes from within. Crystal Swirlz hates herself. She hates the way she looks. She hates her older son who looks like her, because she sees herself in him. I mean, damn, he's got a beard, she's got a wig. That's pretty much the difference. She hates the weight on her body, but instead of losing the weight, she says that she ain't got to worry about getting raped because guys can't rape big women. Yeah, they can if they want to. She don't think they can pick her up and drag her. Oh, they may not be able to pick you up, but they can drag you. All they gotta do is knock you out with some chloroform or something, and you're done. But I don't think they're really out there looking hard for you, Crystal.
You know, he wants to be with other girls. And you watch it.
Excuse my voice. It's like 4 a.m. I'm laying down while I'm listening to this shit and smoking. I need to stop.
And the girl is really hot. She got nice titties, nice pussy, you know, no stomach, cute girl. And you're like, can I watch? Now, imagine you got an attractive husband that's a brat with a big dick, and he's dicking down another girl. And he's satisfying her right in front of you. Would that turn you on?
Hell no.
You would get mad, right? You would get mad?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because you know what? I think over the years, women have become picking up some of the men qualities. And so a lot of us women these days, we tired of like being played and treated bad. So we started picking up a lot of men qualities. And I think that's one of the traits that I picked up was like, okay, I want to have a good man, but I also want to fuck whoever I want to fuck too. Like, just like how married men want their wife at home and they want to go out and cheat, like,
Well, you got the spirit of a man.
Yeah, and I don't want my husband to fuck other women, like, period.
So that's how men are. They selfish.
She's got the spirit of a man. The spirit of a man. Okay, we'll go with that.
They want to be able to do it, but they don't want you to do it.
Exactly. I want a man that doesn't want to fuck other women, just me.
It's never gonna happen.
But I want to fuck other men too.
Have you ever thought about having an open relationship where it's like, you know, you're doing a swinger type thing? I mean, there's so many diseases out there now. My advice is this: you find one or two couples get tested, make sure everybody's safe and clean, and all 6 of you or 4 of you agree. We just gonna swap. We're not gonna fuck nobody else for the rest of our lives. We got variety. You got 3 couples. Okay, you got 2 other couples, including your husband and yourself. So you got a little bit of variety there. You got 2 couples that you could get freaky with. There's no need to be all over the place. Is that a good idea?
I would definitely, yeah. I would definitely do that, and I would let my man do that. I'll be honest, I've never seen anything like that end well unless the people, I've just never really seen it end well.
But
I would do it, though.
That whole idea of one man and a few girls. I would love an arrangement like that, where there's like 3 or 4 other girls, and it's one alpha male. He got to be a provider. We all got to be happy. And, you know, girl, I'll be fighting. I'm competitive. I am competitive.
Nah, I don't like that. I want my man to myself. Fuck that. Yeah. I want my man all to myself.
It kind of turns you on a little bit to know that, you know, he got other girls and that, you know, you got to compete for your spot. That keeps you on your toes a little bit, you know?
I think that do turn me on a little bit, though. I think it do turn me on just a little bit because the guy who I'm dating, I did tell him that while we're taking a break, I told him I think he should date other women. I did tell him
that. Should turn you on, bitch. Admit it.
I don't know if it turns me on, but I think it's kind of in my mind. I think as humans, we don't want somebody that nobody wants. Like, you know, we don't want like the trash and the throwaways. We want something valuable that somebody else wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, you think so? You think so because you don't fit into that category of somebody wanting you. You don't fit in the category of somebody wanting you. That's why you think so. When she said nobody wants somebody that nobody else wants. That's the category you fit into.
I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, but
like I want a man that other people want.
On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, what percentage are you when it comes to being a freak?
It depends on the man. Like it depends.
Sound like Crystal's trying to get another subscriber on her team. She's already messed with a few of them. I don't know who this person is, but I've heard her voice before many, many times. Watch out, girl. You're being recruited.
On the man, like I think for me, I'm definitely only because I don't do anal. I would say I'm a 9.
Girl, if you don't do anal, you a goddamn 5. If you do anal, you all the way fucked up. If you do anal and you like that shit, you a goddamn 9. But if you're not into anal, you're more like a 7.
I could do a finger in the butt, but I can't do anything big. So I'm gonna say a 7. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm a 7. And I'm a 7, but it depends on the man. Because, you know, like, I was having sex with this one guy, and I was talking nasty and dirty in bed to him, and he just wasn't doing it right. Like, he just was like, he just wasn't like.
He didn't say nothing back. What did he say back? He didn't say nothing.
He just wasn't like.
He wasn't into it.
He just wasn't driving his truck good. He wasn't a good boat driver. It's like you gotta pick out one of them little things between your.
Was he not parking his big Mack truck in your little garage?
Hey, you know what you fucking doing? Like, don't just think you could to me and that's it. That's okay. It's in there, boom. Like, no, you have to fucking do more than that. So
I don't think he knew what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing. And the thing about men who don't know what they're doing too is when you tell them what to do, they don't be wanting to do it. Like, they be thinking they know what you want more than you know what you want. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, you just...
Shoot, he might have been turned off because based on what you say, caller, you charge them for this activity, and he probably mad that he's had to pay the price.
All you doing is turning me off.
Their ego gets in the way.
Yeah, it must be their fucking ego because I'm like, I done told you what to do and you still not doing it? You really turning me off now. Now I'm real fucking turned off. Like,
and I agree. And it's like the same way they turn the same way that you're freaky and you could get turned on is the same way you could get turned the fuck off. Like it's kind of weird, but the weirdest things turn me off. Like if I don't get that energy coming back from somebody, or they say the wrong thing, or I think they're not attracted to me, it could be the smallest thing that I just be like, nah, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, tell me this, Crystal. Tell me this. When you having sex with a man and you in the zone or you trying to get in the zone, he may not be hitting it right, but you trying to get in the zone or whatever, and then he asks you, did you come? Is that a turn off for you? Because that is a turn off for me.
Oh my God. I was waiting for you to say that. Girl, please do not, you doing your thing. Oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could feel what he feeling. And then he gonna sit there. If you gotta ask me, I didn't.
Well, if you would just be your true self, Crystal, and stick with women, then you wouldn't have to lie. I mean, you've made it pretty clear that you prefer women. So just go with that.
Come. If you have a need to ask me, that means I didn't come. And you know what? A lot of girls don't come. A lot of girls come from clitoral stimulation, not from some damn dick. That's why I don't understand why these females are lying to themselves.
But I think it makes it worse when these guys are like,
you stop lying to yourself then. No more talk about Tyrones, Brags, Chung-Lees, or any other male species because you're not really into them. You pretty much made that clear tonight. You want the woman sitting on your face and telling you to clean or cook or, well, hell, I don't even know why she give you those commandments. The work will never get done.
And they ask you every fucking
time. And they
time,
put pressure on you. It's like they put pressure on you to say yes. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, bro, I come from rubbing my pussy to my clitoris to lesbian porn. That's what really gets me off. Watching that shit, I will bust the biggest fucking nut watching that shit. Especially if I see some nice titties.
I hate when men ask that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I swear Crystal sound like a damn man. A damn man. Seriously. The things that come out of her mouth are not ladylike at all.
Damn, if I came, you just ruined the mood with asking me that. Damn. You just fucked it up.
It's
even if I did come.
And you know what else too? It's like, girl, I got so many stories, man. I don't know where to begin, man. I could have been tripping. But there was this one girl on the train. This bitch was, I was in my 30s, all right? I was like 35 years old. This hoe was like 20. And and I don't know what these young people are doing now, okay? I was like 15 years old enough. But the thing is, she kept looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I was wearing my little shiny lip gloss. I was like 50 pounds lighter than I am now, maybe 60 pounds. I was doing my thing. I was going to the gym, working out, looking good. So I had my shiny lip gloss, right? And I'm sitting across from this hoe. And this little girl kept looking. She had to be like 19, 20 years old. She kept looking at me, and I'm like, I know the gay shit was popping back then. You know what I'm saying? That was when a lot of these little girls was, being being funny. But girl, do you know what that shit felt like? Like, she was fucking me all the way up on the train. And I'm on a train, and I know she looking at me, and I couldn't say nothing. I was scared to look up. But I was like, is she checking me out? She was looking at me like, girl, I was like, little girl, don't play with me. I will fucking take your little ass home and fuck you up. Don't play with me. So I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yeah, like
I'm from a different era. You know what I'm saying? Where you couldn't do that type of shit, but I couldn't. A lot of change was going on back then. That was around 2008, 2008ish, yeah. And I was 35, and I was like, damn, she could get it. Like, but I was shy. Like, I was looking at the floor. I was looking out the window. I was like, oh my god. And she was staring at.
You were 35. She was 19. Okay. Yes, she's of age, but I still feel that's predatory. You are disgusting, Crystal Swirlz. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting.
Sometimes you just gotta say, hey, can I help you?
Yeah, when I look at missed opportunities, girl, I had so many opportunities I could have fucked the bitch up, and I didn't take it, and I was mad at myself. I look back there because I actually had times when women was actually coming on to me, and they was actually giving me the eye, or they was looking at me, and I was scared, like I didn't know how to, girl, I didn't know how to. The whole thing is weird. Now that I look back, now that I'm really horny and old, now I'm looking back at shit like, damn, I'm fucked up. I should have, damn. Because I'm a woman. I know other women. I'm a woman and I know other women. So I know the look because I'm a female too. But I'm mad at myself now because it's like I was so fucked up in myself. Like I wasn't at peace with my sexuality. And I just didn't want to face my sexuality. Like, because I'm from a different era. You see, I grew up in the 80s. I was born in the goddamn 70s. So what these little girls was doing back in 2008, everybody was coming out the closet and everybody was at peace with their shit. And I just wasn't there. It was a different generation. I was shy as fuck. And I had a lot of bitches come on to me in my 30s.
You ain't peace with yourself right now, and it's 2022. So, you're not at peace with yourself now.
Lot. And I didn't know what to do. I was scared, you know?
I think you still can. Like, I remember, women, they always making us feel like we too old for this, we too old for that, we too old. Like, I think in my opinion, if you a woman and you still have breath in your body and you still energetic and you can get up and do things, then I think you can always opportunities. Because